want better for y'all.
I don't think enough people are saying this shit.
These are just our ideas.
Maybe we should all be a little bit more self-aware and a little bit less delusional.
What do we know?
What the fuck could we possibly know?
Hey, look, get your shit together.
But let me stay focused.
All right, and welcome back to The Reason They Should Have Never Gave You Niggas Microphones. I'm Lolo.
I'm Big Shot Shae.
And this is Let Me Stay Focused, the podcast. Woo! It's been quite the week.
Yeah.
It has been quite the fucking week. First of all, welcome to November. Welcome, everybody.
November 1st. It's November season.
Listen, I'm so excited.
Or Scorpio.
Scorpio is good, too.
I like that, too.
The point is, it's all about me. Think Sharpay Evans in High School Musical 2. Fabulous. Or
I don't know if I've ever seen the second one.
fabulous, that is my simple request. All things fabulous, bigger and better and best.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the first one, but I don't know if I saw the second one.
You don't know the song I'm singing?
No. But you know I don't remember, like, musical songs anyway.
Okay, are you familiar with the Bratz movie?
No. I never seen that.
What?
Yeah, I think by the time... I never really was a doll or a Barbie. You know what I'm saying? I would never really was into them.
But why you didn't watch the movie? Okay, well, there's a beautiful musical number near the end of the Bratz movie called It's All About Me.
Mm-hmm. And what does that have to do with...
That's
what
what
Sharpay was singing?
Sharpay, main character energy. The other girl sings, you know it's all about me. You know it's all about me.
Okay.
Don't hate me because I got it going on. It's just me. I'm hot, never cold. You never heard the song? I can rock it any way that I choose. I'm so good. Oh, yeah, I make up all the rules. I can't help it if I set all the trends. Everybody wants to be my best friend. It's contagious and it's so outrageous. Grandparents, grown-ups, and kids of all ages.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
I didn't even get into the bridge, which is amazing. It's about MySpace a little bit.
MySpace.
Yeah. Either way.
Yeah. I'm not going to say I'm going to watch it because I'm probably not, but sounds cool.
Anyways, it's also Christmas.
Yes, it's time.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
It's time.
I'm definitely okay, now that that's over, Christmas
Yeah.
type of person.
But I also do love Halloween, so
Yeah, thanks, Halloween. I loved you.
it's Christmas time. Then we're going to pause for your birthday. And then Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then we're going to continue.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Then you leave the tree up till Valentine's Day.
Yep. Definitely left. No, I probably took it down in January last year. Maybe.
Did you have a costume this year?
No, I never have a costume.
Really?
I literally always want to dress up as something, but I never do. Because I just procrastinate.
How have I not noticed that in like 6 years or something?
I mean, I feel like I went to a Halloween party maybe like 6 years ago. I don't know. I remember because when I had that dead body, it was like a dead body picture.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
And I thought you were a boxer.
But yeah, I think I was something. I guess
you were something. I don't know why. You were like, no, that was a dead body.
Yeah, it was a dead body though, because from Boys in the Hood. But that was just a prop from
I'd never seen
party.
That. I never seen that.
It was in the Hood. Oh, you never seen that?
No.
Oh,
I wasn't allowed to watch that. Either way, I love Halloween as well. And people were a fan of my costume. Gotta love that.
Yeah, it was dope.
But then everyone was Morticia Adams, so it was like...
Yeah. It was like 3 other people.
One of them being Young Miami. It's like, oh, well.
Oh, I didn't miss that one.
Yeah.
I think I missed her.
I don't think the other people had, first of all 3 kids, and I don't think the other people had their kids with 4 legs in on it. So
Yeah. You definitely gave something different.
yeah, I'm happy about that.
Yeah. You ate.
Thank you.
The picture was fine.
Thank you. Either way, I have honorable mention. Do you have any guesses?
No.
I have Sauce Walker and his daughter. So do I remember a Sauce Walker song off the top of my head?
It's really amazing. I mean, she said, "Oh wait, my daughter said, oh wait, my daughter just said, oh wait, I ain't never heard her say that before. It's going down. High pump, Houston Rockets. Y'all just made my daughter speak more. And when the season starts, because this is what I'm wearing to the first game of the Rocket season when I come back, Jack. Oh wait. It's going down, baby. You OB'd up.
So Sauce Walker got some merch, and he opened it up, and obviously in his fashion, he's hollering.
Yeah.
Everybody say ooey, but his daughter is autistic and nonverbal.
Oh, and she said it.
So they caught it on video. That's why he says, I've never heard her say that before.
That's crazy.
So I thought that was really beautiful. And he was like, I'm going to wear this forever. He said it's a day he'll always remember. Mm-hmm. And even, I believe it's the mom in the video, when they flip the camera over to the baby, she's in shock as well.
I got to see that video.
Yeah. So it was the Houston Rockets who gave him that stuff. But yeah, he said, my firstborn is autistic and nonverbal, and this was the first time she said ooey. This is a day we will always remember. Working with the same team I grew up with, supporting my whole life as a successful rap star is full circle moment for me. Thank you again, the Rockets, always selecting me to work with you guys. I'm always grateful.
That's what's up. What's up.
So I don't even know whether I should make Sauce Walker or his daughter. I think both of them are honorable mention. That was so cute.
Yeah, that was cute.
And it was a good way to start my day. And then someone commented and was like, I know I'm getting old because I can't stand all that hollering. And I was like, bitch, what? Like,
I mean, I kind of get it because I couldn't understand what he was saying. I was like, wait, what? It was kind of hard.
But you listen to it with me. I'm watching it, and it says in big ass letters at the top.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What they say?
What it is? It says, rapper Sauce Walker jumps for joy after his autistic nonverbal daughter repeats his phrase for the first time. This is the day we will always remember.
Okay. So yeah, when you can see it, it gives you more context. But yeah, I don't know what that person just.
People really have hate in their hearts, and there's no money in that.
Yeah, trying to say anything that's like bro, like you could have just kept scrolling.
You could have
literally like. But yeah, that's dope. That's beautiful. How old is his daughter?
She looks old enough to be talking, but not super old. Maybe like 4 or 5.
Okay. Shout out to them.
Yeah, I'm very happy for everyone involved.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with his music. I think not that I know of.
I feel like I know who Sauce Walker is, but to say I know a Sauce Walker song, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess I hate to have to like be negative now. But I have Hotep of the week.
Whoop, whoop.
So, y'all know that's somebody who made a fool of themselves or said something dumb or
a fucking clown.
Yeah. It is Summer Walker. Why the hell is my phone acting weird?
I was trying to let go of the fact that someone said that Summer Walker's brain is made of 2 frozen peas. That was tickling me for a while, back when she was feeding the baby honey or something.
Man, she was feeding the baby some weird ass shit. I wonder if she's still like on that.
I want to say that she saw that and said, "Oh, this is dangerous. I'm gonna stop."
Yeah.
But she gives me, I'm not gonna be bullied out of this. So
yeah, I don't know. She's weird, but she made some good music.
That she always shall.
I do love her music, and I'm not taking that away from her. But girl, like, so I'm giving her hotep because she really is not a girl's girl. I feel like
She's not. I'm starting to think she's mean spirited.
yeah, cause just in the last maybe month or two, you know what I'm saying, she has been acting weird towards other girls online.
Yeah.
So first instance was I maybe like a month ago or something like that. She had said something like when Meech got caught cheating or caught with the girl who's supposedly his cousin.
He was helping her bring the groceries in.
Yeah, he was helping her bring the groceries in. After that, she was like, I tried to be Jada Waiter, you know what I'm saying, but I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't fuck with these niggas. Like,
Yeah, like to imply that Jada Waiter was dumb.
yes. And
Not to mention she back with me
that was like
at the pumpkin patch.
that, yeah. The pumpkin patch, and they out, you know, together or whatever, eating food and stuff. Which I mean, that's fine. But the crazy thing is, you did not have to come for Jada.
You didn't have to mention that girl at all.
You did not have to mention her at all. You could have just said like, these niggas ain't shit, and I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You tried to play her.
And I tried to let that one rock too. Like, this girl just don't understand you're famous. You can't say shit like that now. But it was explained to her in depth after she did that.
Yeah.
And then what she do?
She stood on it basically, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember what her response was, but she basically would. She always be saying shit, and then when people call her out, she'd be like, "Oh, I can't do this." Like, bitch, no, you can't.
Like, you can't. You were never allowed to.
Like, today, her response to the Jada situation, because you know, the blogs have posted them back together or whatever, and Jada had commented on the Shade Room's post and was like, "Oh." Like, of a post of Meech and Summer. So, you know, it was just crazy because she responded to that and was like, "Oh, everybody can be funny but me." Like, girl, you started it. You was being weird first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Throwing a rock and honey in him.
and then she did that weird shit with Krishan.
That was very, very
Doing
weird.
the sound. We talked about that. We talked about that, right?
I don't think we did.
Oh. Yeah, that was weird. Like how she did that TikTok of the Krishan sound of, you know, saying, fuck little baby in his restaurant.
Right.
And so, but she had the baby, you know what I'm saying, flipped over, like how she had the baby in Walmart, just being funny.
Right, which wasn't necessary because if she would have just stood up and did the sound, people would have been like, haha.
Yeah.
But she
It
had
would've
somebody
just been
else
regular.
there.
Yeah, she just made shit weird, and she just always makes shit weird.
Always, always. And I just feel like she don't be taking accountability.
Yeah. She threw the rock and then had her hands.
And then issued some sort of like phony apology. But then when Krishan clapped back at her, she's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. So it's like,
Yeah.
so you weren't sorry.
Right.
You weren't sorry in the first place.
So, yeah, that's...
But when somebody say something about her, oh, God.
Bro, yeah, she be so mad, like wanting to cry and shit.
I even felt kind of weird about when she first came out with her social anxiety stuff, right? I didn't think that was weird, but it was the way that she explained, like, I'm not going to do meet and greets because people have bad energy and it can transfer off to me. Why would you say that about a group of people who have paid
Came
their
to
money
support you.
and then paid extra money to come meet you?
Yeah.
That's weird to do.
Yeah.
And then being like, well, I have social, it's not like, no, that's rude.
Yeah, that was really... I'm glad, like... Well, I don't know if I know people still do meet and greets, but... I don't know. She was just weird, like, right off bat. Like, she always been weird, I guess. But she make good music, so I feel like, you know, like a lot of the artists that, you know, weird shit get looked over.
She just, like, she wanted, and she deserved, when she was being dragged to the mud while pregnant, like, this grace and this empathy and this outpouring of love. And I'm not here to say that she didn't deserve it, but it's even weirder when Krishan says, okay, you tried to approach me on some friend shit when you saw what happened in the Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Now you being funny.
Now you being funny.
Like, got the baby bent over. the doll baby.
The baby was not even in the video of Krishan talking about that.
Yeah.
At all.
Literally was not in that video.
And Krishan didn't even go to hell because I would have brought up the nose job. Forget the kids, no man, botch BB out, the nose
I
job.
feel like Krishan actually handled it pretty like maturely. She said she DM'd the girl, you know what I'm saying? Summer was like, you want me to take it down? She said, yeah, she took it down, I guess. And then that was that. But because Krishan told, I guess because Krishan actually told everybody like what happened, Summer felt the way about that.
Yeah. And then Krishan went to what one would perceive as hell. But again, I'm going past 3 kids, no dad,
baby dad. I mean, 2 baby
botch
dad.
BBL. I'm going nose job. Bitch, remember when you shaved your head? Why did you have that waist trainer on in them interviews like that? What the fuck is going on? I'm going there.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring up shit people forgot about. Like, girl, you can DM me advice, but don't send me your baby food recipe. To the pits. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I like that.
Don't DM me trying to be my friend and then talk shit about my baby.
That's fucked up.
That's what she get. Embarrassed.
Embarrassing.
Well, I concur. I guess now we have lyrics and lessons, huh?
Yeah.
This is where we take, I was about to say a note of context, Dr. Umar clip. Jesus Christ. Take a lyric
Now
and
she's
turn
trying to
it
rush
into
that.
a lesson. I'm first?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any guesses?
Ariana Grande.
I have. It's about to get uglier than Balenciagas. Felt bad I never finished college. Now we fucking cuties with booties and Dapper Dan silk pajamas. Living a dream. Open up your eyelids. That's ASAP Ferg.
I would have never got that.
On the song Pups.
Pups.
Yes. So what I gathered from that is it's never too late to be who you want to become. And the only thing that can keep you from getting where the fuck you're going is being too focused on who you are or who you were and staying in a place of like shame or self-doubt. When you could be wearing Dapper Dan silk pajamas. But you're still worried about that degree you didn't get. It's okay. And also, most importantly, always speak your truth. Those Balenciagas were ugly. It's about to get uglier than Balenciagas. I cannot believe he said that shit.
That is a good way to view. That's a good lesson.
Thank you.
Is that's an old song?
I don't know. It has Rocky on it, so it's older. It has a DMX sample, so you know I love it.
Okay. Whole time I might have heard it, but I'm gonna try to remember it. I guess I am next.
You are.
My lyric is by Janae Aiko. And
So sexy red, sexy blue.
hey, I like that.
Cause she a Crip, right?
I guess so. I don't know if she's a Crip. I know she'd be hanging with them.
With the roller 60s.
Yeah. I think I don't know. That's where she from and shit. There's been a lot of Crip shit going on today.
The Crips are making a comeback. I feel like there's more Crips. It used to just be Bloods, but there's a lot more famous Crips.
Yeah.
My favorite famous Crip is Vince Staples.
For real.
Yeah.
That makes sense that he a Crip. It's crazy. Like, is everybody like in LA like
Yes.
Crip?
To answer your question, they're in a gang. They might not be Crips.
Cause today I don't know if you seen like the video going around of James Harden and Russell Westbrook. They was doing a little gang handshake.
On the camera.
On camera.
Crazy. But yeah, to answer your question, everyone in LA is. And it's not just Bloods and Crips. Don't forget you got all the Latin gangs too.
Yeah. I mean, like, all the black niggas. But, I mean, I'm sure they got Bloods out there and shit. I don't know. I don't know.
For sure.
About
Dr. Dre and them. The Game. YG.
Yeah. Heavy on YG. So, yeah, I mean.
The Game helped Nipsey Hussle get started, I believe, because Nipsey caught him lacking and just gave him a CD instead of, like, anyways, go ahead.
Instead of what?
Murdering him, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, the song is "Stay Ready." In parentheses is "Water Life."
I love that song, actually.
Me too. It has Kendrick Lamar in there as well. But the lyric is, "If everything is dipped in gold, then baby, it will never grow. Everything sweet ain't sugar coated. What a life." And I got two things from that. Like, one, like, everything ain't always what it seems.
That
Which,
part.
I mean, that's pretty simple. But also, like, sometimes you need to hear things that you don't really want to hear. You know, shit might not feel good in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, in the long run, you'll feel better about it. You know what I'm saying? If it's something like, damn, I really need to hear that. Like, sometimes you need people to tell you about yourself, and it's not going to be sugar-coated. Like,
Yeah.
like, I just feel like, you know, tough love or, like, criticism is not always a bad thing. I do feel like there is a way to give it, but, like, shit.
I'm only going to tell you nice for so many times.
Yeah, and reality is, like, shit, everybody not going to say shit in a nice way. But, you know, that's what I got from it.
I think that's what she meant. I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sexy Blue. Anyways, I have... Let me stay focused. This is our topic of the week. Our topic of the week comes from a clip of a video that my friend Kina posted on TikTok. I was already thinking about the concept, but I thought that she brought a really interesting perspective, seeing as she comes from the world of, like, PR. Mm-hmm. So, what's Kina's?
That's dope.
I don't know how much of it I'm going to play, but my heart will tell me when to stop.
Okay, so as y'all know, Candy Birds has made a video statement regarding Keith Lee's visit to Old Lady Gang in Atlanta. I saw this on Instagram, and in her comments, I saw something interesting. So this is, I believe she's a comedian by the name of Yamanika. I hope I pronounced that right. She said, "What I find wild is in this day and time of trying to support black businesses, that a black person would publicly shame a black restaurant and then say, but I don't want y'all to take this out on the business. There are white businesses that won't serve you at all. Good for you, Candy, for doing a follow-up with class. This, I want to be treated like everyone else, but making a celebrity out of your reviews is wild. Stop the cap." Y'all, when I read that comment, this is the very definition of being out of touch. That comment right there. Respectfully, and I mean this super respectfully and with love, I'm gonna need the celebrities, I'm gonna need for y'all to sit this out. Because honestly, what Keith Lee is doing, the customer service, that does not concern y'all because y'all are not a part of that. It don't concern y'all. What I find so disheartening about that comment is that she specifically said that Keith Lee is shaming. He's shaming black businesses, okay? That's with her own words. She typed that out with all her strength and might. I just don't understand why it's so hard for some of us to not understand that constructive criticism and sharing your experience is not shaming. And then the last part when she said that he's turning his reviews into celebrity or whatever the case, whatever that's supposed to mean. That is just pure hate. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all that was to me. Keith Lee has an ability to do something that a lot of people just cannot do, and that is connect with people in an authentic way. God has put on this man the ability to inspire, to influence, and really truly connect with people from everywhere. And that, okay, that is something that only God can put on you. I don't care if you got a blue check, if you done did movies. I don't care who you are. Not everybody has that ability. Keith is doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's giving his unbiased opinion, black business. It don't matter what type of business. He is sharing his opinion and his experience when he goes into these restaurants. And what people fail to understand is that back in the day, he's not doing anything different that food critics did back in the day. There's nothing different. The process is different because he's on social media and everybody knows his face. He got 14 million freaking followers. So he has to send his family into these establishments first just to get a true reaction as to how these people are running their business. And it's trash.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who are not aware, very popular food critic Keith Lee lives in the Vegas area, I believe, but does tours. And he's been to Chicago. He's been plenty of other places and done these food tours. But Atlanta is getting eaten the fuck up. I think with good reason, personally. Like, we'll get into that in a second. But he's finding that the discrepancy between your Keith Lee and you're someone who's not Keith Lee is larger and more egregious in Atlanta. And so one of the first things I want to say is y'all are aware that like food critics used to be a thing, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't know what the fuck they looked like. And they would just come and try your food.
Yeah.
And you'd be in the fucking
I
paper.
think we lost the art of that. I mean, I know it's still some like restaurants who like get the Michelin star and shit. You know, certain people, you know, I know they still do it, but I think.
But even like just the art of the food critic, right? Because not every place is going to get a Michelin star. You don't need one to be, in my particular opinion, a hood classic or whatever the fuck. But back home in Mass, we had a thing called the Phantom Gourmet. It was a show, and they would show you these places. But how it would work is these twins hosted the show, and people thought they were the Phantom Gourmet. Those fucking twins are not the Phantom Gourmet. A motherfucker would come in your restaurant. You wouldn't know who the fuck they were. They would try the food, and then you would get a call that said, the Phantom liked your food. Can we come film for the show? To this day, we don't know who the fuck the Phantom Gourmet is.
Yeah.
That's how food critics used to work. You used to not know them by face, and your ass was in the paper the next week. And you had to show everybody some morsel of respect or like whatever.
Yeah.
And so I had posted a video about this earlier, but I want to ask these questions in phases. Have you been to Atlanta?
Yes.
Ah, yes. What was your restaurant experience like?
It was horrible.
Really? Can you expand upon that?
Every place, I would say every place except for one place was like mid. So, and the one
The
place,
food or the service?
both. So, cause this,
You're getting upset just thinking about it, Lord.
no, for real, because the only time I had some good food was at the bar, at some random ass bar. I literally cannot even tell you what's the name of the bar. I might can like if I go in my maps, you know, I have the picture shit, but. Yeah, everything else was like mid. This one place I went to, I went in the bathroom. This was because I usually when I first got there, whatever. We got seated. I would use the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom, washing my hands. I see one of the waitresses come out the stall, and she does not wash her hands. And I said, "Okay." I walked out. I said, got my girl. I said, "Come on, we're leaving." I don't even remember the name of the fucking place. I wish I could tell you, but it was just horrible. And then I do remember we went to this place called the Breakfast Club. it was okay. You know, I feel like the service was okay. I mean, it was all right. It wasn't nothing over the top or spectacular. The food was just mid. Like, I just was disappointed mostly my entire time there.
Yeah, I share a similar Atlanta experience because me, when I go places, I want to try the food. I'm less there for the experience. Like, I'm not an experience girl per se. In terms of like, I'll order this shit off DoorDash, and if it's hot and it's good, I'm happy. But to wait in these long ass fucking lines for this food with the fucking parsley on it, and Machiavelli actually, who's on TikTok, made a good point. Like, you don't need a flower wall and hookah at every place I'm trying to fucking eat at. And I feel like that's a lot of what Atlanta is, and unfortunately, that's what a lot of restaurants are becoming. But like, can I just
I feel
sit down and have something to eat? I can hear my friends over the fucking DJ. Hottest brunch in the city. Like, let's calm down.
We need like places like for that. Like, you can go and have hookah or whatever, brunch or whatever. That's fine. But like, I feel like that should be like
you should opt in.
Yeah, like I shouldn't be forced on that because everywhere is doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird. Sometimes you just want a goddamn, you know, a little pancake and eggs.
Yeah.
With a little mimosa and no weird shit. I mean, I feel like we have that here.
Yeah, we do.
We have a lot of, like, you can go to fucking Bay Local and, you know, be good.
Get you a nice something to eat.
But down there, it's... when people say Atlanta is not a real place, like that shit is
I don't know what the fuck is going on. And on the topic of Atlanta's not a real place, right? I have put this in my TikTok video. I said Keith Lee's problem was that his family went in. They told him you'd have to wait an hour and a half. He came in. They told him we can have you a table in 5 minutes. And his point was, what does that mean for everybody else who's sitting here and fucking waiting that I'm going to get a table in 5 minutes for my whole family?
And what is the fucking point?
Right. And so, and my point in my video was, if Keith Lee can get there and get a table in 5 minutes because he's a celebrity, because they're trying to say that this man is not a celebrity. Anybody with 14 million followers is a fucking celebrity.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
They obviously knew who he was. So.
Yeah. If you have to send somebody else so that your face is not seen, you are a celebrity. So either way, if they're making people wait an hour and a half and now an hour and 45 minutes because you've seated a whole family because this group of people is with a celebrity, and you're in Atlanta and everybody's a fucking celebrity, when are the normal people going to eat? When the fuck are they going to eat?
Yeah.
That's not a reasonable wait time. I'm sorry.
But my thing is, it don't even have to be like that because, okay, let's just say that mostly those type of places in Atlanta are tourist places, right? Because a lot of people that live there, they say, you know, they just go other places.
Yeah.
You know, they try them or whatever, but they mostly eat at other places that are like less known. So my thing is, other places when you go travel anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I lost my damn point.
That the locals go separate places?
I think I'm trying to say that they're able to, like, okay, for example, I went to Chicago and I went to this place called Soleil. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the celebrities, like, go there. But I felt like it was just a pretty regular experience. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I feel like if other places can achieve that, then why the fuck is Atlanta struggling with that?
I think because Atlanta had the boom of everybody moving to Atlanta. And I think because of that, and a lot of those people, everybody moving to Atlanta wants to be a star. I think everybody is looking for that star experience.
It's just weird as fuck, bro.
It's a weird place to be. I had a good time in Atlanta, but it's a weird place to be. And I found that Atlanta was the most, like, what's your socials place that I've ever fucking been.
For real.
Ever. So I feel like the public is on the side of Keith Lee. They're saying, we're getting sick of this shit. Mm-hmm. Like, this is getting exhausting. And I think the person I'm most disappointed in, because I love this person, is Candy. Because Keith Lee's video about Old Lady Gang said they don't take orders on the weekends, which I completely understood, which is why I sent my family in. Candy's response was, here's why we don't take orders on the weekend. We know press training when we see it, Candy. We're not dumb. You're not answering the question that Keith Lee is asking, and the question that Keith Lee is asking is the question of the people.
And also, she didn't say why they told his family it will be an hour and a half wait, and then he walked in 5 minutes.
Exactly.
She didn't address that at all. But I mean, I can understand them not taking orders on the weekend because they don't want staff to get backed up. Because
that part wasn't the issue. Yeah,
I do know it's probably like a busy place because a lot of people hear about it who watch Real Housewives of Atlanta and shit. Probably want to go there. Mm-hmm. A lot of people want to try it when they go to Atlanta. I feel like. So I can understand them not doing like certain type of orders, but to just still do the special treatment once he walked in, they should have told him like, hey, it's gonna still be. You know what I'm saying?
And these people have allegedly reached out to Keith Lee, right? So you should know what his whole brand is. You should have known that he wasn't going to take a table in 5 minutes. He has a sprinter. He'll be okay. So it just, you know what I'm saying? Like his intention is to wait as long as everybody else. I just think that it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up that this is people's response to people being asked to be treated as like valued again. Because that's what I'm hearing from a lot of people who live in Atlanta. It's just like, if you're not famous, you're not fucking anybody. And that's like, I couldn't imagine feeling like that in the city that I live in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, shit, they do be saying don't move here. Don't move there. Like the people that live there, I don't think they be trying to be funny, like trying to gatekeep. But then again, maybe they are. Maybe some.
I would start gatekeeping too. Everybody and their mama live here now.
Yeah.
You know? But I just. And why is everybody's response, every establishment that has encountered Keith Lee in a negative form from Atlanta, their response is not taking accountability.
Yeah, it's always been weird.
It's be mad at Keith Lee. One guy acts like he doesn't know who the fuck Keith Lee is.
Yeah, you know damn well who he was.
And if you don't know who Keith Lee is, you're not doing your market. Yeah, and you're not doing your market research.
Yeah.
Because you should have heard Keith Lee is coming to Atlanta.
Yeah, and that's my thing. These motherfuckers knew he was in Atlanta and coming to Atlanta. Like, y'all
you didn't think you were going to be
prepared. Like, you are obviously a popular spot. I don't get it.
I really just don't think. I would have known what Keith Lee's whole family looked like. Me, if I own a restaurant in Atlanta and I hear Keith Lee's in Atlanta and I know Keith Lee don't send himself in. Like, I know what Keith Lee's wife looks like.
Hey, look, y'all be looking out for a black sprinter out there. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, they don't really care about that.
But the best part about it is Kev on stage, you know, he usually does comedy and shit. Mm-hmm. But he was like, the reason that these restaurants can't attain what Keith Lee is telling them to do, and the reason that they're angry about it is because Keith Lee is saying, treat everybody the same and treat everybody well.
They don't want to do that.
They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. And it's because they have this like large amount of celebrities in one congregated area. And like, I think that they're so focused on making those people feel special that they don't care that they're making other people feel like shit. Or the people who are being treated like shit aren't even acknowledging it because they're just so excited to be at the same place that they seen this motherfucker on Instagram at. But like, if you just had good customer service, there wouldn't be anything to be worried about. Keith Lee went to other restaurants in Atlanta, huh?
Yeah, and I can't wait to go back and try Juicy Jerk.
That's where I'm going. That's the one where he was like, "What's your sales today?" Right?
Yeah.
And doubled it.
Yeah. Had the line right. Like,
and that lady was like, I was DMing you. You know, like. And that place was just close to the Six Flags. If I owned a fucking hut at the Six Flags, I would have been looking around, you know?
Yeah, because you never know. And he like to eat regular, too. You know what I'm saying? I don't always got to be a popular spot.
Oof.
So.
And I know they hot. That boy do MMA. You can't even fuck him up if you wanted to.
All right. All you can do is talk shit. Oh,
Just
well.
do better. Like, do better.
Yeah, let's do better, bro. Like, at the end of the day, that's all. It should have been like, okay, you know, we apologize for your experience. You know, maybe we can do something to make it better, but if not, you know, we appreciate the criticism. We're gonna do our best and, you know, try to rectify the situation and change the way we do things.
Yeah, the weird, like, we would love the chance to have you again, but also we don't agree with what you had to say. What?
Yeah, I'm never coming back. So you don't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, you would never have me again because what the fuck do you mean? What do you
back.
mean by that?
Like, but okay. Yeah, the celebrities eventually, you know what I'm saying, even they're probably don't even fuck with the food for real, but they know they're gonna get special treatment. So you know what I'm saying, we gonna get our food in like 10-15 minutes, y'all. You know what I'm saying, we got free food, and I hear that a lot of times they don't even be tipping.
Yeah,
that's what they be saying.
I heard that as well. And it's like the lady who posted that comment who's like, all this, I just want to be treated like everybody else, but making a celebrity out of your videos. That's not that nigga's fault. He's popular.
Yeah,
like, he started out at his kid's Paw Patrol table trying fucking cookies and shit. Right. It's not his fault. He's popular, and he's trying to keep the operation at the same level, like the same authenticity, meaning
right, exactly,
that he started with.
Because it's not like he ain't been doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this nigga done went and got, I remember we talked on here about that one girl who was mad because he got a disguise and she was like, that's my idea. Or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought about that when you was playing that lady clip.
Yeah, he was very adamant about it always being, it's not about me being Keith Lee. I need to know what the fuck the food is like.
Yeah.
And for you to allege anything to the contrary, was he not supposed to make money with 14 million followers? Is authenticity like, not the brand? What the fuck is the beef?
Yeah, like, that's automatic, right?
And like, don't attack the business. A lot of people would say, I had a terrible experience here. Do with that what you will.
I'm quick to leave a review. Even if I like it, I'm going to leave a review. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like people, you know, because it's like always, every time a black business get criticized, it's always those people that be like, oh, well, you wouldn't say that. You don't be leaving reviews about white businesses. And like, actually, we do.
Yeah.
We actually do. Like, we actually want good customer service everywhere that we spend our money. Not just black businesses, not just white businesses. You know, we want just to be, I guess, like, honored as a customer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to spend my money here.
And that was a lot of the point, too, that I was thinking about earlier. Like, all these people who you are begging to come to your restaurant and take pictures, one, they're not paying full price. Two, they came, they took the pictures, they saw, they conquered, that's it. The people who you're neglecting are the people who are going to keep coming back. If they have cousins in town, let's go to this place. Or because they want to feel semi-famous, they want to go to this place. Or because they really just, unbeknownst to the rest of us, like the fucking lamb chops, God forbid. They're coming back to this place over and over again. You're disrespecting your repeat clientele. And now Keith Lee has brought it to the surface and you're saying fuck you to those people in 4K, for real. Because you're not addressing their concern.
Yeah, basically. And I mean, and then double down on it, basically. I don't really think shit gonna change. Cause you still gonna have them celebrities come in and you ain't gonna make their ass wait.
And it's like, have a table in the back or I just feel like with the whole old lady gang thing, I don't know the owners of the Real Milk and Honey or Honey and Milk or whatever. There's like 85 restaurants with that fucking name. But Candy and Todd don't have enough money to expand, to have a room for private dinners or have a section that's purely for to-go.
Yeah. Like, there got to be some kind of solution.
Because to-go wasn't even the issue. But maybe you wouldn't have a line of people for an hour and 30 minutes if you let them do to-goes.
Exactly.
If you expanded, you hired more staff. Shit, fucking Our People Soulful Seafood, where we live, did that. Moved. Boss Queen did the same thing.
Yeah, they literally did. And Soulful Seafood is good. I like their food.
They are good. They move a little far from me, so they don't see me as often. But and their hours are a little wonky.
Your hours are wonky.
But people will follow good food, and people will keep showing up for good food. And honestly, some of these places might just want to be happy that Keith Lee didn't get his hands on a plate.
Yeah. This
'Cause
nigga
that's the
might
other
not
part.
never come back to Atlanta the way y'all acted.
Hour and
He
30
already
minutes.
been to, like you said, he been to other places. He didn't really have no outrage like this, so
And the people who live there didn't have the same amount of outrage as the people who live in Atlanta. They're like, this shit is sickening.
yeah. Yeah.
Just fucking treat people well. That's all niggas is asking. I can't believe it. But yeah, those are my
Oh,
thoughts.
you didn't have any more questions?
Just have you been to Atlanta and what was your food experience? Like you
Oh.
said, the girl didn't even wash her hands. I was expecting somebody rude.
Yeah, I got up out of there ASAP. I'm glad I was right place, wrong time. Well, yeah, I guess right place.
You was
right
in the
time.
right place at the right time. Because
Yeah.
what if you didn't go to the bathroom? You wouldn't have seen the girl.
Yeah. I'm glad I saw that shit because I ain't even get to order nothing. So it was just like, okay, well. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's the part when going to Atlanta, you probably just got to stick to like the little, I don't want to say hole in the walls, but just the less popular. You know what I'm saying? The places that's not like IG popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can move on to advice from Umar.
Yeah, because we can't even get a plate in Georgia, so.
Oh, I got two. One of them is kind of like,
Let's hear them both.
it's not really advice, but it's just a clip. If it ever plays.
Phone been blowing up, and people have been asking me if I would be
yeah.
interested in facilitating a peace treaty between
Wait, you
DJ.
was gonna use?
It's okay.
I've been getting text messages and inboxes, people telling me that there's a war brewing between DJ Academics and Saucy Santana. Allegedly, DJ Academics says some disrespectful things about the City Girls. I believe Mr. Santana is good friends with the City Girls. And he clapped back at Academics, and Academics clapped back, and Saucy Santana invited DJ Academics to Miami to get in the streets and catch a fade. Saucy Santana wants to catch a fade with DJ Academics. And according to what I've been told, Saucy Santana said that if he wins the fight with DJ Academics, if Saucy Santana wins the fight with DJ Academics, if Saucy Santana wins the fight with DJ Academics, he gonna clap his cheeks. I don't want to see no man getting his cheeks clapped. I don't want to see no violence. I think DJ Academics should go ahead and apologize for what he said to the City Girls. And maybe Mr. Santana can apologize to DJ Academics for threatening to clap his cheeks. We need peace.
Sorry,
I got advice.
we need peace.
We do need peace.
What was your advice though?
Don't go getting involved in other people's stuff. All I can offer you is a prayer, baby. Sorry about that. Ain't that the song the kids be listening to? Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He basically said in a very nice way, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
feel
what
like
a lot
that
of y'all
was.
need to do.
I feel like that was the appropriate response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are y'all calling Dr. Umar about this?
Right. I was surprised he really knew what was going on, but yes, this man has nothing to do with this situation. I don't know. People just be trying to start shit up, I guess. I don't know. People are weird on fucking social media. But I ain't gonna play the other one. It's kind of dumb.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, I'll save it for another day.
Save your tears for another day. Is that the weekend?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's mostly what I have. I don't know if you have anything else.
That's it for me, boss.
I do have something. Free Palestine. From Lolo.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. A girl has been like yelling at me on TikTok. It's a long story, but
Yeah, freedom people. That's
yeah. Stop fucking with people. Like Stevie Wonder could have seen this coming. You can only pick with people but for so long.
Yeah.
And I could get on y'all about media literacy, but we're media.
I just wish them well. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to do, but
Because it doesn't even seem like the people are on the side of whatever the fuck the president doing. We're like, hey, please stop.
yeah, it's out of my hands. But you know, I do hope people stop dying over this dumbass shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me. I don't got nothing else.
And a guy on TikTok made a good point that, like, you don't fight violence with flowers. How did you expect people to respond to almost a decade of violence? That's all I have. Yeah, I think for real this time. Happy November. Don't be a hating ass bitch during the break.
Peace.
Bye.